Speaking of chess improvement, one of the things that comes out over and over and over is the necessity to learn endgames. Because at a certain point you become so good that you don't win in the opening, you don't win in the middle game, you gain a small advantage that if you are able to convert in the endgame, it becomes a win. Otherwise, you just make a draw, right? So Adrian Mikhalchishin, one of the best FIDE senior trainer, has created a series of free manuals that are all just about Rook endgames. Rook endgames, Rook endgames. So this is mastering basic Rook endgames, mastering essential Rook endgames, mastering typical Rook endgames. These books are very heavy, by the way, because probably the paper used to print the book is really good. I want to show some of the endgames that actually happened in these books and that happen in real games. Because I think it's a way to learn, because we never read these books, so it's kind of important for everybody. And one can stop, obviously, the video, pause the video, and see why the endgame went in a certain way or not, and then click the video and see how it was played. I want to add one thing to this video, that is the QR code. Practically the fourth position that I'm going to put on the board is this one, which is a game that was actually played between Viktor Korchnoi and E. Kengis in 1996. At the end I will also put a QR code to see if one doesn't want actually to play it over the board or want to play it on the computer, he will be able, thanks to the QR code, to play it against an engine. Okay, so let me pause the video and place the pieces. Okay, in this position I will mention where the pieces are. There is a rook on a8, a king on c4, a king on g3 and a pawn on g4. It's black to move, okay? It's not white to move, it's black to move. So please pause your video, decide if you like to find it out for yourself, or let's follow the game. King f2, and now white is trying obviously to block that pawn from going forward and become a queen, right? So he needs to do something. White played rook f8, check. Again, the check is very important tool, winning a tempo to come closer with the king. Leading only to a draw was king d3. So if instead of rook f8 you would play this move, it would be a draw. Why? g3, rook f8, king e1. That's kind of interesting, right? But again, when you will see this game over the board, or on your computer, you will be able to analyze all these side lines. So king f2, rook f8 check. Now it's black to move again. King e2, rook g8 attacking. King f3. And now there is what we call probably shouldering, right? King d3, because this king is trying to take away the squares where the other king could escape. So what happens? g3, rook f8, check again, king g2, king e2, and king h2. This is a very important point again in the game. Okay, obviously the point is this, and this is the funny thing, a computer would have calculated already all the moves. Korchnoi had to actually play it. In the game he played king f3. It seems that a quicker win was with rook g8. Why? Because if he plays this, and it's not a big deal, right? But however, king f3, let's see. By the way, I'm sorry, rook g8, for those that don't know, king here, here, and here, right? What do you play? You play this and it's checkmate, okay? So that's why probably rook g8 was better. However, he played the king here, g2, rook h8, king g1, rook g8. And now there is this move. Obviously, at this point, if you play rook takes g2, the game is over because it's a stalemate, right? So what do you have to play? You have to play king f2, right? And what happened? Avoiding the stalemate option of, yeah, rook takes g2, okay. King h2, and here it seems he played, I don't know why he played rook takes g2. Interesting. I think, if I'm correct in this thing, there should have been another diagram just to show it, but at this point, this move was enough. So I will now, without a comment, put again the position back, because we need to try to memorize it, since this is a very, very important endgame and very important idea. And I will just replay fast the moves, okay? Okay, so we are in the initial position, king f2, check, king e2, attack, king f3, king d3, g3, check, king g2, king e2, king h2, king f3, g2, rook h8, king g1, rook g8, rook king h1, king f2, and here after this, strangely, he played rook takes g2 instead of this, that is a checkmate. Well, I don't know why. Clearly sometimes human beings don't see a checkmate in one. But who knows why. I hope you enjoy it, and I will put the QR code, okay?